our topic for today is why I think those starting out, it's a good idea to get on insurance panels. So I am a group practice owner and we do take insurance. So those of you that don't know that, I have an insurance-based group practice. I have always taken insurance. There wasn't really any rhyme or reason to that other than the person that I joined, her group practice initially took insurance, so I took insurance. I really didn't know any different. There wasn't as many resources as there are nowadays, so I took insurance. And I have found it to be really helpful for a lot of reasons. And one of the most successful things that I have seen people do is when they first start off, they take insurance. Maybe they take a bunch of insurances. And then over the years, they start to take less and less and less. And then eventually they go full private pay. That is a really successful model that I think a lot of people don't talk about. When you're just starting out, you might be a new clinician. You might not have a lot of marketing and business experience, and you might be nervous. And so when you put all of those ingredients together, you might not be at your best to get your private pay clients or even have all the business stuff ready to go. We hope that you do. We hope you use your resources. But when you have an insurance-based practice, it's really easy to get referrals right away. It takes the stress off of marketing. It takes the stress off of, are you good enough? And is there a reason why people aren't calling you? And all of that. And you can start getting referrals pretty much right away, depending on your market. Then you can really learn what kind of clients you like working with. That is one thing a lot of people don't talk about with insurance is that you do get a wide gamut of people coming in. But what that really helped me to do is really decide who I really wanted to work with, who I had the best skills to work with. Because I wasn't just always narrowly focused on one niche right from the start. I didn't see people really outside of, I'm an anxiety and depression expert. That's my model. A lot of the times people have anxiety will fluctuate to depression or have depression and anxiety. So really work in conjunction with both of those things. And so, but I would see people that maybe had some other symptoms. And then I realized, you know what, one thing, I never worked with couples, right? And I really enjoy working with couples. I got some insurance-based couples over the years. I got training in it. And I was like, you know what, I kind of like working with couples, especially couples where maybe one or both people have a lot of anxiety. So I married my niches. And I probably wouldn't have had that experience if I was just private pay because those kinds of clients wouldn't have really come to me because I certainly wouldn't have marketed to them and I wouldn't have felt comfortable or confident enough to take on those clients because I would have felt added pressure. So instead, I took on those clients, got training first, took on those clients, read some books, did some things to really prepare myself and opened myself up. And so when you take insurance, sometimes you're going to be opening yourself up to a variety of clients. I don't want you to work outside of your comfort level. I don't want you to work outside of your scope of practice, but it really introduces you to a large population of people. I wasn't just working with people within one socioeconomic status. I wasn't working with just one race. I wasn't working with just one type of worker. I was working with a variety of people, and I really, really, really enjoyed that. And then I extrapolated that to my group practice. Now, most people in my group practice have a pretty defined niche and a pretty defined age range. But because we take insurance and we have a variety of practitioners, we're able to funnel a little bit easier. But I would still say most people in my practice are not seeing people just in one socioeconomic status or one, type of worker. We don't just see like full-time employees who work 9 to 5 or something like that. We see a really diverse group of people. And that is really important to me. Maybe you have other values within your group practice or your private practice, solo practice. You need to determine what your values are and how you can get there. I'd never, again, I don't want you to work outside of your scope of practice and comfort level or outside of your values. So maybe there's something that you value that aligns very well with private pay. Again, more power to you. But I really want you to take some time and figure out what serves you. I'm going to talk about why I think when you start out, you should take insurance or you could take insurance. There are no shoulds here. But first, I want to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes, who makes it very easy to take insurance. We do all of our billing through there. We have all of our benefits in there. It's very easy to take co-payments, reminders for appointments. And then if I have any issues or have any questions, you can just pick up the phone and call TherapyNotes because they're really known for their customer service. They're fantastic. People are raving about them all the time for their customer service. And now they have a free telehealth option. So I want you to check out TherapyNotes. I see a lot of new people really stressed out about how to get clients. And I just want to take that burden off of you initially when you're starting. Maybe you just start off with maybe the highest paying insurance panel in your area and you see how it goes. A lot of the times insurance isn't as burdensome as maybe you would think it is, especially if you have your systems in place. As if you decide to take something like a United, Cigna, Aetna in your area, you can bill that directly through your electronic health records. You can bill that directly through TherapyNotes. You can get paid through there. You can see everything on there. So it kind of makes it easy. If you do run into some issues, find a biller who can just troubleshoot for you. They usually don't charge that much to troubleshoot any issues. And it can be really smooth, and then you can have greater access to clients. So I just want to put that out there as an option. Some people might comment and say, no way, I'm never going to take insurance, bad advice. And that is okay. This is just one piece of the pie for you to building your smart practice. I'm here most of the days answering your questions. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.